everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the start of my itsy bitsy mini back to school series. So to kick off this series, I thought it would be fun to do my first ever favorites video on my channel. And this video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be a back to school and fall favorites, but also a wish list. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some things that I have that are tried and true, some things that are a little bit new, and some things that I have been keeping my eye on and that I am interested in purchasing for the fall. Now you guys might be like, Zoe, you are not going back to school. What are you talking about with this back to school? But I don't know, you guys, something about this year and this summer has gotten me so excited for fall. And I know it's not fall yet, but it is back to school season. So if this is going to allow me to start to live my fall dreams, then I am all for it. I also feel like back to school, as much as it is an action like of students going back to school, it's also just kind of a mindset and a frenzy. And I remember loving late August and early September every single year when I was a student. And why not, you know, celebrate back to school as an adult too, right? I don't know. Those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comments, you guys, are you headed back to school this year? Are you just wanting to soak up some back to school vibes, or neither? Let me know. None or all of the above, I don't know. But I would really love to know what your kind of mood is related to back to school. If you are headed back to school, let me know what you are studying. I would be so curious to know. And if you already were a student, what did you study? Let me know in the comments and I will go first. I studied a Bachelor of Commerce from Concordia University. I majored in human resources and did a minor in finance. So if you've ever wondered what I studied, that was that. And I graduated class of 2019. So happy back to school, you guys. Let's get into this favorites video. Now, let me just say, I have never done a favorites video, probably ever. Maybe when I was like 14 and had a YouTube channel, I did one because that's especially when they were so popular. But sometimes it's just fun to feel like you're hanging out with friends, showing each other some of the new products that you bought or some things that you have your eye on. And that's why I incorporated a wish list section as well, because to sit down and be like, I bought all of this stuff, or I recommend that you buy all of this stuff, is a little bit crazy. Back to school can be very expensive. And sometimes it's just fun to have your eye on something and to put it on your wish list, even if you never go through with actually purchasing it. It's just fun to look, kind of like window shopping, right? So I wanted to incorporate that into this video as well, and I hope you like it. You can also let me know in the comments, one, what you think of this video, if you'd like to see maybe seasonal favorites, and two, if you have a fall favorite or item on your wish list. Let me know down below. Leave me lots of comments, you guys. I love reading and interacting with you guys in the comments. Last thing I'll say is to make sure that you're subscribed if you are new, because it really supports my channel, and I will stop rambling and start talking about favorites. So I created 3 sections for this video. The first is work/school and tech. The second is home and self-care, and the third is fashion and beauty. So diving right into the work/school and tech, my very first thing is, this is more student related, I think, because once you graduate school, you may not need a laptop, but my MacBook was my savior in university. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I would have gotten by without my laptop. I personally really recommend getting a Mac. I know it is so expensive, and when you are a student, you don't have a ton of disposable income, but I was on financial aid when I was a student and I used my loan to get a Mac because it just changes the game when it comes to studying. And let's be real, most of our studying is done on our laptop these days. So many classes are done on our laptops these days. And if you want to go work from a cafe, if you want to work in the library, looking for a plug, this is the biggest reason, you guys, why I endorse the MacBook computers, because looking for a plug is the ultimate productivity killer. Being in the middle of writing your essay at a cafe and then your laptop starts to die is the ultimate killer. I think the #1 perk of having a MacBook computer is the battery life, and everyone says that too. Even now when we're working, a lot of my friends use like HP or IBM computers for work, and they are always complaining about the battery life. So even if it's not a Mac, I would say that's the #1 thing you want to look for on your computer is the battery life. And the second reason I really loved my Mac while I was in school is that it was lightweight. I started school with a OG MacBook Pro that I bought while I was in high school. I remember in high school, I saved up all of my money from my part-time job and I bought a MacBook computer. I bought a MacBook Pro. And that thing was heavy. So I used that for the first 2 years of school. I lugged it around in my bag, lugged it around in my backpack, and my back was always hurting during school. So finally I said, you know what, enough is enough. And I dipped into my student loan and bought myself a MacBook Air. And it was like so many pounds lighter. It changed the game and it was awesome. I loved that computer. I used it for my remaining 3 years of school. I did 5 years of university and it was just the best. I cannot recommend Macs enough. So to combat the price, I know that Mac does offer student pricing, so they will give you a student discount, especially in the fall semester. They'll often do like a big student push. So if you have your student ID card already, that should help you get a discount on a MacBook computer. And secondly, most schools will offer the Word and Excel and the whole Microsoft toolkit for free. I know that's what my school did, because that is one of the downsides of Apple products, is they don't have like Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, which you very often need for your classes. But my school gave it to us for free, and I know a lot of schools do as well. So that is my long rant about the importance of a good laptop, but it is not something that you will regret. Investing in your #1 tool for studying is just going to be a game changer. And also don't hurt your back, and also don't waste time looking around for a plug. Next up, guys, September equals notebooks and planners. Am I right? I know I'm right, because for me, stationery and back to school go hand in hand. I am still a huge journal, notebook, planner freak, which is probably why I still love back to school so much. But when you are a student, you need a good planning toolkit. And let's be real, for the rest of your life, you need a really good planning toolkit. I am a combination of digital and paper girl. I really love paper agendas, paper stationery for my every single day. I like to be able to open my agenda on paper, look at what I have to do, and physically check it off. I also will pair this with a Google Calendar, so I'll see what I'm doing hour by hour in my calendar. And for a larger scale, on a monthly basis, I use Notion. So day to day, I use paper. Hour by hour, I use digital, and month at a glance, I use digital as well. But let's talk about paper planners quickly. My favorite planner of the moment, and this has been my favorite planner for about 6 months now, is the Mind Your Business by Nitsan Raider. This one has a every single day page, which I think could be really helpful for students as well. Personally, I love it for my work as a freelancer, but I could totally see how as a student, I would have loved this planner as well. You have your to-do list, you have your schedule on the side, and you have your daily priorities. That being said, the flaw with this planner is that you can't see your whole week at a glance, which I do think I really liked when I was a student, being able to see, okay, I know I have this coming up on Friday, so I'm gonna study for this on Tuesday. That is where a digital planner could become helpful, but I will talk about some other brands I really liked, or some other layouts that I really liked when I was a student. This is a planner from Indigo. It's by the brand Fringe. It looks very, very cute, but ever since getting the Mind Your Business planner, I kind of stopped using this one. It's actually gonna run out soon. It's crazy how little I used this one. That being said, I know that as a student, I would have really liked it because there was tons of space to write. And like I said, you could see your whole week at a glance. Other planner brands that I used when I was in school was May Designs. They make amazingly cute and personalized stationery. So I had a agenda that had my name on it, like customized. It was so cool, and I picked the pattern and everything. I really liked this company and this agenda. However, it's a bit pricey to get it shipped to Canada. So if you live in the US, totally check out May Designs. If you love it and you're in Canada, if you love what you see, check it out. I do recommend it. It's just a bit pricey. And another brand that everyone swears by is Productivity Planner, or Intelligent Change. This is the company that makes the 5-minute journal. This productivity planner is the 3-month at a glance planner. So I don't think it would be super helpful for students, but they do have a daily and weekly planner that a lot of people swear by. When I was in school, I was such a freak, and I would have like 2 planners going at once. And I guess I still kind of do, because I still have all of this there, but I just really love planners. I'd love for you guys to let me know your favorite planners in the comments, but those are my recommendations along with May Designs, and I will link all of these down below. So speaking of Notion, which I mentioned just a second ago, Notion is my online life planner, and I won't spend too much time on this because I will have a video coming out in a few days all about my updated Notion tour specific for school. So I'll give you guys a preview of what it looks like, but that video I'll link down below when it comes out, or you can make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss it. But Notion is a big favorite of mine, and I know it is a favorite among many students and also working professionals. Everyone loves Notion. So my next favorite is my desk setup. Let me show you right now what my desk looks like. This is my desk setup. I really love it. What I want to focus on is this shelf and this tray. These are both from Grovemade. They are so helpful, you guys. The way that it lifts my monitor and then I can slide the tray underneath keeps my desk super organized. Over here, this pen is from Grovemade as well. This one was pretty pricey, but I really love how it matches. And this pen cup as well. This has transformed my desk. It used to be that I just had stuff always scattered everywhere. And now I still have stuff. I'm hiding it from view. It's on that part of my desk, but it helps keep most of my desk and especially the working space really clean, which I love. And then I have a laptop stand. I think this one is from Apple. No, it's not. It's M stand. And this kind of just hides all of the ugly wires. I like having plants at my desk. I feel like it just has a little bit of life to it. This is a nice little spiritual gift from my friend Mary. The mirror just helps elongate everything. And then I have this vase is actually from Walmart with some dried cotton flowers. I like to keep a candle on my desk as well. It just helps if I'm working at night or on a darker day. Like today it was pretty rainy. And then this lamp is from IKEA. So yeah, that is my nice big desk setup and I love it. I feel like having a place to work or study that's just organized and clean, and like that is just so important for me. What I will do is let my desk get super messy as I study, and then I compact everything and get it really organized at the end of the day, so that every day I start out with a clean desk. I am like a messy worker or a messy studier, but I just think having a desk setup that you enjoy and that also works for you is super important, so you're not fiddling around with a whole bunch of clutter and you know where everything is. A lot of my favorite products on my desk are from the brand Grovemade, which is a little bit of a pricier brand, but it's all like handmade and really high quality. So I know that could be hit or miss when you're a student depending like on the pricing. I would say let someone buy this for you as a gift or buy it for yourself like really for a special occasion. But these pieces are really helpful and they have totally leveled up my desk organization and everything. My whole desk system has been leveled up thanks to Grovemade. I have two wish list items for this section. The first is a really good water bottle. So when I was in school, Swell water bottles were everything. Like everyone had a Swell water bottle, and then it shifted towards Hydro Flask. And my question for you all is, what is the trendy water bottle of the moment? For me, I just know that having a water bottle at school is an essential. Whenever I would forget my water bottle, it was like game over for that day. Personally, I really like a water bottle with a straw. I do really like my Hydro Flask. I just find it so heavy. But a water bottle, a good water bottle is like a must have all the time and honestly year round, but especially for school, I feel like it's fun to buy yourself like your new back to school water bottle. And even though I'm not going back to school, like I've said a million times, I am looking for my back to school water bottle for the fall. And my last wish list item is the Bayes backpack. When I was in school, I would only ever carry around like a tote bag, and I once went to see the chiropractor and she was like, you need a backpack immediately. Your back is girl. So I didn't listen. I still carried around a tote bag just because I never had a backpack that I felt matched my outfits and looked cute and was practical. And of course, Bayes comes around like after I'm done school and their stuff is so cute. So even to this day, I still kind of want one because I feel like it'd be helpful on days when I go work from a coffee shop or if I'm going over to a friend's house or whatever. But my best friend Camilla actually found a dupe for the Bayes bag on Amazon. I'll put a picture on the screen. I feel like that is more realistically what is on my wish list that I may end up getting. The price is super reasonable and she has that backpack, so I saw it in person and it looks amazing and she fits so much stuff in there. So students, workers, anyone who's looking for a backpack, check that one out. I will link the Amazon link down below. Let's take a little coffee break before we head into the next section. This is so much fun. I'm having so much fun filming this video. I hope you're having fun watching it. And this is already getting long, which means I'm rambling, but we're just hanging out, you guys. And I just really hope you're enjoying it. Next section is home and self-care. And I want to start this off by saying I do not believe that self-care is only associated with purchasing things, or that self-care equals bubble bath. Like, self-care can be a bubble bath and it can be buying yourself something nice, but it's not the only way to practice self-care, and I know this. So I just want to make that clear that like sometimes I think we use self-care as an excuse to like buy and spend so much, or maybe spend above our means because it's self-care. That is not what I'm trying to endorse here. These are just some products that I also found a good deal on some of them, but yeah, they're just for fun and it can be self-care, but make sure you're like really taking care of yourself too. Okay, that's my disclaimer. Okay. How have we made it this far into a fall favorites video without talking about candles? I love candles so much. I feel like I went on a no candles kick for a while because they are just so expensive. I also find that more natural candles, one, are very expensive, and you don't get that synthetic fall smell that I hate to admit that I love. It is definitely the chuggy millennial inside of me that is just like, give me all the Bath & Body Works fall scents. And it's funny because Camilla, who I just mentioned, she hates coming to my house in the fall because she hates those chuggy fall scents, but sorry girl, I love them. I'm excited to share these two with you today. These are not from Bath & Body Works, but they smell like they are. I actually got these at the grocery store. I got these at Provigo or Loblaws if you live not in Quebec. They smell so good. This one is like apple cider donut. Have a smell, you guys. Delicious. And this one is caramel pumpkin cheesecake. Oh, so good. So the reason I got these and not from Bath & Body Works is because they're pretty much the same size and they were half the price. These were on sale for 2 for $24, and Bath & Body Works candles regularly priced are like $26. So steal of a deal here. Check out Loblaws. They have really good smelling candles. My next favorite is half wish list, half actual favorite, and it is a tea from David's Tea called Pumpkin Chai. Every single year, I get myself a big bag of that tea. It is a loose leaf black tea, so I drink it in the mornings. It smells so good. It has little pumpkin candies in it, and I have been having this tea since I was 15. Yeah. I remember learning about this tea at my first job. I worked in an ice cream store that was across the street from a David's Tea, and one of my coworkers was raving about this tea, so I went to buy it after work, and I have been drinking this tea ever since. Oh my God, 10 years. 10 years I've been drinking that tea. That's disgusting. Not the same bag, obviously. It's disgusting that like time is passing like that. Anyways, you guys, David's Tea is delicious. I know they ship throughout Canada and the US, so you can check on their website to see where they ship internationally, depending on where you are located. They are from Montreal, so I also love supporting them, and their tea is simply delicious. Just thinking about it, I can smell the tea, I can feel the fall air. I used to put it in a to-go teacup, like one of those thermos cups, and I would bring it to school and I would drink it, and oh my God, it's just all the memories are coming back. So you guys, that is a fall staple for all the cozy vibes. It is so good. My next self-care item is the 5-minute journal, again from the Intelligent Change brand. This journal literally has such a positive impact on my life. I've been using this journal for many, many years since I was a student, and during all of the busyness and the chaos and the stress of being a student, this journal helped ground me so much. This is the journal that introduced me to gratitude practice, which will change your life. Like, no joke, it will change your life. Every single day, writing down what you are grateful for, there's just nothing better. Plus, this journal looks so cute. It's bound in like a linen. This journal is all over Instagram, so I'm sure you've seen it by now, but it is simply amazing. Every day, the journal asks you what you are grateful for, what would make today great, and a daily affirmations. There's also an evening section, which I never, ever, since all of my years of filling up these 5-minute journals, I've never used the evening section. I just like to do it in the morning. I can never remember at night to come back to it, but This is awesome. You can get this on Indigo. I think some local booksellers might have it as well. And then of course there's Amazon. In terms of books, fall is the perfect time for reading. I love reading in the fall, especially in the morning. It is a big part of my self-care morning routine, but I'm actually going to film a separate video of my fall reading list. So make sure to stay tuned for that. That should be up in a week or so. I'm going to film it today, right after this video. The last thing that is on my wish list for self-care, you guys know I'm a big advocate for also free flow journaling. This is another habit that has changed my life for the better. Again, as a student, when you're like GPA and jobs and blah, blah, blah. And then when you're an adult and you're like bills and jobs and kids and everything, our minds are just always so go, go, go. Journaling is my safe space. It's my happy space. It's my outlet. It's just everything. And I really want to get a new journal for the fall. I'm almost out of my current journal. I should hold it up, but I'll put a picture on the screen right now of what it looks like. But I really want like a leather bound, old school style journal for the fall, like something that looks like it's off the set of Harry Potter. That is what I want for my fall journal. Oh my gosh, this video is getting so long. So I will fly through this last section, which is fashion and beauty. I have a lot of things on this list. You guys know I love to talk about clothes and stuff, and I have a lot of wish list things. So let's fly through it. I've got everything in a pile right next to me. First things first is a puffer vest. This is a cropped one. I also love the look of an oversized puffer vest, but this one don't come for me, you guys. I got it off Shein because I couldn't find one anywhere else. I tried finding one thrifted, I couldn't find it. North Face ones are so expensive. I tried Walmart, I tried everywhere, and Shein ended up being the only place I could find a puffer vest. I know they have them at Aritzia too, but they're so expensive. Couldn't afford that last year when I got this, and I do really, really like this one. So a black puffer vest goes with so much and will keep you warm on those chillier fall days. My next favorite is this trench coat. This one is from Princess Polly, but I actually got it off of Poshmark. So many trench coats on Poshmark right now. So I do think shopping used, because this trend or this piece is like classic, it's not even a trend. It's a classic piece of clothing. There are so many used ones available. So unlike the puffer vest, had a really easy time finding this thrifted. I even got one for my stepmom thrifted off of Poshmark. So these, oops, I love the look of this with like a hoodie underneath, sneakers, leggings, and a ball cap. I really, really love that look for spring and for fall. I feel like it's such a good on-campus look. I can't say enough good things about it. So get yourself a trench coat and thank me later. Next up, these are very important. These are my newest purchase and my only clothing purchase for the fall so far. I know there will be more, but this was my first one. I could have been wearing these all summer, but I literally just got them last week. Pair of loafers. These are from Loblaw. They were on sale for, I think, $40. So the price was definitely right. They're a synthetic leather. They are a synthetic leather. They are not the lug sole that is super trendy right now. I wanted to go for something a little bit more timeless because I think that the lug sole, by 1 or 2 years from now, we're not going to be doing it anymore. That's my prediction for whatever it's worth, probably nothing. But these are so cute, and I can't wait to do the like Emma Chamberlain look with little crew socks or like bunched up higher socks and a little skirt, or over with leggings. I just think they're so cute, and what could be more collegiate than a pair of loafers? Next up is crew neck hoodies. These are just my favorites forever. So if I was gonna do an outfit for you guys, I would do one of these hoodies. This one is from University of British Columbia in Vancouver, and this one is from Princess Polly. I would do one of these hoodies with a pair of black leggings, some socks, those loafers, or some sneakers, and this trench coat with a ball cap. Voila, you have an Instagram-worthy kind of Hailey Bieber-inspired outfit for back to school. You might look like everyone else on campus. I'll give you that. You might look like everyone else, but that's an outfit that I will be wearing this fall. Probably will be looking like everyone else, but hey, love it. In terms of fashion, let's talk about my wish list. My number one thing on my wish list is those parachute pants. You guys know, if you watch a lot of my videos, that I am obsessed with Rachel Ottenreith. She wears those parachute pants. I think they're from, there's two brands that really made them popular. There's Motel Rocks and I think it's called Local European, something like that. They're very pricey, which is why I didn't buy them up until now. But I started following a girl on Instagram called Michaela who does Amazon fashion, and she found an Amazon dupe for those pants. So instead of like $100, they're $40. So those are on my wish list. The reason I haven't pulled the trigger yet to get them is because I want to see if that will really stick around for fall or if that was like a passing summer trend. So I'm gonna wait a couple weeks. If I still want the pants, then I will order them. And if I've moved on, then I won't. But I love that look so much. I think if you live somewhere where it's a little bit warmer, I would definitely like run, don't walk to get those pants. It's just where I live, it gets cold so quick, and those are a very like lightweight material. So I think the season for wearing them might be too short. That's my thought process, but I love, love, love that look with like slides or with sneakers. You could maybe not with a trench coat. Maybe with a puffer vest though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having too much fun, you guys. My next wish list item is an oversized puffer jacket. This is a little bit more moving into winter than fall, which is why I haven't gotten one yet. I probably will pull the trigger on it this winter, but I just love that oversized puffy look. Then you pair it with leggings again and either those loafers or some sneakers. By the way, you guys, my favorite sneakers that have been my favorite and still are the classic Reeboks. I'll put a picture right here. Love this look so much. So an oversized puffer jacket, either if I could find one at the thrift store or from Aritzia. The Aritzia ones are super warm, which is an essential for making it like a longevity thing here in Montreal, because you guys know it is so cold here. I always talk about that. So that is definitely a big one on my wish list. I have two last favorites for you guys, maybe three if you want to count Maggie in. Let me grab them. This is the beauty section, very small, okay? You guys know I'm not a big beauty gal. So this duo has been my go-to lip combo lately. For the first time ever, I'm wearing lip liner. The last time I wore lip liner might have been, I think it was first year of university when Max Rebel was really popular, that bright, like fuchsia purple lip color, you know, the good old days, like literally what everyone on TikTok makes fun of these days. Anyways, now I'm here with like a more nude combo. This is from Rimmel London. It's the Lasting Finish. It was literally the cheapest one at the drugstore, but I really, really like it. The color is, what is it? Color is 90s Nude. Love that name. And this is from Merit. This is the lip gloss that everyone raves about. I believe they call it a lip oil, and for good reason. When I do this duo, weirdly my lips feel really hydrated and they don't leave my lips like parched. You know that feeling when you wear a lipstick or a lip gloss that doesn't quite agree with you and your lips are just like afterwards? This actually leaves them feeling quite hydrated. So I really like this. And this is the Au Naturel color. So you get a really natural combo with this. I've been doing this, my like go-to makeup routine right now, and probably what it's going to be for the fall as well, is just doing my eyebrows with the Glossier Boy Brow and the lip combo. I don't put anything else on my face. I don't wear mascara because I've been having some eye issues. I've been having eczema on my eye anyway. Fuck. These are my favorites. I'm like that annoying grandma or like, you know, like person who just can't stop talking about their ailments and you're like, please stop, we're at dinner. My eye eczema, you guys. Okay, my very last favorite, which is honestly a shame to leave this to last. This is like last but definitely not least, is my products from Salty Face. So I spoke about this in my skincare video, and I know a bunch of you went out and got them because I have a discount code so I can see like when people purchase with it. And a lot of people ended up getting it, which makes me so happy because it is an incredible product. The most important thing to talk about is this tanning water. You spray this on. There's a blending brush. You blend it in. It does not stain anything. It does not smell weird, and it gives you the most gorgeous glow. I'm not wearing it right now because I have a natural tan just from being outside this summer, but this just gives you that summer glow all year round. It's so natural. It's so gorgeous and amazing. I can't say enough good things. So I would definitely get my hands on this for the fall when your tan starts to fade and you just want that extra little boost of healthy color. I think this product is amazing. The tanning water with the brush. Okay, you guys, so I got all hopped up on my decaf latte. There's no caffeine in here, unless there actually was. It's just a placebo. Anyways, we have spoken for a long time now about products, but I hope this was fun. Once again, I just want to reiterate that by no means am I saying you need to drop everything that you're doing and go buy all of this stuff. Let this video just be for fun. I hope you had fun hanging out with me today because I had so much fun hanging out with you. This was a fun video. Let me know if we should do these seasonally, and if not, I will see you in my next video. Gonna give a shout out to my Notion video that is going up in a couple of days, and my books video that I'm going to be filming the same day. Well, yeah, you get it. I'm filming it today. Okay? See you guys in my next one. Love you so much. Bye.